and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy and this channel is all about my Sylvanian Families collection. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video of this set here, which is the new Halloween set for 2023. So this one is currently only available in Japan. I got mine from Amazon Japan. Usually with these kind of seasonal sets, so like Halloween and Christmas, they get a worldwide release, usually the year following the one they came out in Japan. So for this one, I imagine it will get a worldwide release for next Halloween, so Halloween 2024. So for Halloween this year, they've gone with a kind of tea party, spooky tea party theme, which I really love. If you've been watching the channel a while, you know that I love anything to do with tiny foods and cakes and tiny like china sets, afternoon tea, all that kind of thing. So this one really appealed to me. If we take a quick look at the packaging, obviously it's got a kind of acrylic plastic front or perspex, whatever you want to call it, so you can see everything that comes in the set straight in the box. Down here there's a cute little illustration of the pumpkin that comes with the set, and here is another look at the figures that come in the set. This side of the box shows you everything that you get in the set. So you get the table and chairs, some spooky treats, tableware, and then 3 figures and this little pumpkin kind of costume and hiding space for this little baby midnight cat. So there's the grey Persian cat sister, tuxedo cat toddler, and newborn baby size midnight cat. On the back you've got the usual warnings and disclaimers, safety information, and then it shows you kind of how you can set up this cake. It looks like you can set it up in multiple ways, and a little scenery shot of the table all set up. And then on this side of the box it says trick or treat, and it's got this cute little illustration down the bottom here of a cauldron with some candy and a little ghost popping out, and there's candy kind of scattered, all sorts of Halloween motifs. And it's got this kind of pink and purple coloration all around the box. So let's get this one open and take a closer look at the pieces inside. So I had quite a hard time getting that box apart without completely destroying this insert, because I really like this insert. It's very cute. I love the pumpkin on the floor, the wallpaper and curtains. It's just a nice little kind of room box set, which I kind of would like to set this table up in and take some photos. So we got there in the end and it's pretty much intact, so that's good news. So looking at what comes in the set, you get a table and 2 chairs. Here's the chair, nicely detailed with some definition on the back of the chair here and lots of detailing and embossing. Looks quite gothic, I like that. Like the black and purple colour. So you get 2 of those chairs, and then here's the table, and this has roses embossed upon it. It's got scalloping on the edge and a nicely detailed table legs here. So these table and chairs are actually the same mould as a couple of other sets. So I think they appear in the Lodere set in a different colourway and the Rose Garden Tea Party set, again in a different colourway. I think they might also appear in the Fine Dining table and chair set from the Town series. So yeah, it is a reused mould, but I do like this mould and I really like this colourway, so I'm not too upset about that. Then you get 3 figures in the set, so we'll start with the Persian cat sister. So this is a child-size figure and she is wearing the most beautiful dress. So I absolutely love the detailing she's got on her skirt of this kind of spooky town scene, and there's a castle there, trees and bats, and it's just really cool, really detailed, and it's got a gradient effect on it too, going from kind of a blue sky up here down to a kind of purple into pink. It's got plain white top and then she's got this cute little bow, and then the box shows that you can take this hood off and put it down kind of like a cape, so she can either have the hood up or the hood down. I like it up, I think she looks really cute like that. I like the little bat wings on it as well. So that's the first figure you get. The second figure you get is the kind of baby, but the toddler sized baby, so the one with the movable arms, legs and head. And this is a teeny tiny tuxedo cat baby. Again, you can take the hood off and kind of flip it around and turn it into a cape, but I really like it as a hood. I think it looks really cute. She's a little ghost and it's got this little hat on it. Her dress is also really pretty. It's the kind of same idea on the print of a kind of spooky scene, and this one's got pumpkins and gates and a little house there, again in a gradient, which I really love. Starry sky at the top. I really like the scalloping on these dresses as well. And then the third figure you get is the newborn baby size, and this is a little midnight cat. I like the green romper, it's got some scalloping on it. Green goes really well with the pumpkin accessory, so this one's little costume is to hide in this pumpkin piece, so they go in like that, and then the hat can be put on top, and they're effectively hidden and they can pop out as a surprise. I think that's very cute. The baby figure themselves is quite standard, so nothing particularly different about this newborn baby figure. Let's take a closer look at the pumpkin. So I really like this. This is a good size. It really looks like a jack-o'-lantern that could be used to kind of decorate your scenes. At the back it shows you how it's kind of hollow, and hollow on the bottom as well. The little piece here is the shape of a star, which I thought was nice detail, considering you're probably not ever really going to see that. Attention to detail there. And then the witch's hat piece, again it's hollow inside. It's got some nice gold detailing on the front here, and I think this will fit on the figure's heads. Yeah, so she could wear the hat as well if you wanted to do it that way. So there's lots of interchangeability in the set, which I think is good. Fits nicely on the pumpkin, so you could have that sitting separately just as a decoration as well. I think that's quite a cool piece. I don't have an awful lot of Halloween decorations that are Sylvanian families, so this will be nice for a Halloween setup this year. Then moving on to the smaller food themed accessories. So first up is a cake stand. You know me, I love a cake stand. This one's got some lovely gold detailing on it, and I thought this was really cool. There is a spider's web embossed on it, which I hadn't noticed, so that's awesome. Otherwise fairly standard Sylvanian Families cake stand. And then there's a number of different cake pieces. So there's this one, and these are kind of stackable. So it looks like icing, lots of icing detail on the cake, and then it's kind of got a messy coating here with more icing around the bottom. And then there's this cake piece, which is reversible, so you can either have it this way up and layer it on the cake like so, or you can turn it the other way up and slot these into here and have it as kind of like gravity defying cake. I think both ways look really cool. So that's kind of your main cake piece, which I think would sit on the cake stand itself, like that. And the interesting thing about this is there are holes in the top, so you've either got 3 holes and then 1 in the middle, or 2 holes on this one. I think these are non-functional. I think it's these bigger ones that have a function that I'll show you in just a moment. So alongside the cake you get some little cake toppers. So these are quite reminiscent of other cake toppers in the range, but they are new molds because they are Halloween themed. So there's like a spooky house, a candle, but a very Halloweeny looking candle, and also this adorable little ghost. I'll hold them up so you can see them. I don't know whether the camera will focus on them though, since they're so tiny. So here's the little happy ghost. I like the amount of detail on this. I think that looks really good. The spooky castle. Again, lots of detail on this, which I'm really pleased to see. On both sides as well. And here is the Halloween style candle. I like that this looks kind of a little bit cartoony. I think that's really cool. And these fit into these holes on the cake, so not these holes in the middle, but these slightly larger holes. So you can either have one item on the cake like this, or if you want to use all 3, you can turn the cake over and put them in these 3 pieces. I both love it and hate it when they give you different options for doing things, because I always and ah about how I want to set things up. I've just realised as well from looking at the box, you can also turn the cake this way up and put it in like that to make another different cake. Doesn't quite work that way, it doesn't quite sit, but yeah, lots of different ways for setting this up. So then the other smaller accessories you get, so there's a whole set of plates and cups. So these are the larger plates. You get 2 of these, and these are very nicely detailed, as you can see on them there. Nice detailing on the bottom as well. I think these are repeated molds again from those sets I mentioned earlier, but in a different colour. So you get smaller side plates as well. Same style, just slightly smaller size. And then you also get 2 cups and 2 saucers. So here is the saucer. Very nice. They're delicate and elegant looking. I like the scalloping. And then here is the teacup. These teacups are really lovely. They're like slightly scalloped around the cup piece, and then they've got a really ornate, delicate handle. Really like those. And you get see 2 of those. And then there's 2 cupcakes. So there's this kind of, I'm guessing, mint flavoured one, and this has a hole in the top, so you could put one of those cake toppers into this if you wanted to. And then you also get a second cupcake, which is this cat-shaped one. This one's really cute because it looks really chubby. I'm guessing it's chocolate flavoured. Again, there's a hole in the top if you want to put one of the cake toppers in there. I like the purple on the bases as well for the kind of cupcake wrapper part. And then you also get these cute little pumpkin bowls, and these lids come off, and there's little Halloween decals on the contents. So I'm guessing these are like pumpkin soup maybe with a decal on them. And these bowls remind me very much of the bowls that came with the soup kitchen or soup counter. So that one was ghost and this one is a pumpkin. And that's a really old set, so I was interested to see, to get that out and see whether they're the same. They look very similar. I just think they're really adorable, and you could have them like this and just have them as decorations as well. So we like a multi-purpose item. And then the final bits you get are some cutlery, and what I hadn't realised in the box is that the cutlery holder that you twist them out of is shaped like a pumpkin. So I think that's a really cool detail that they've done for something that's essentially a throwaway piece. Except I shall not be throwing it away because I'm sure I can use it for something. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. They're pretty standard cutlery, as you would expect from Sylvanian families, very similar to what we usually see. Got 2 forks and 2 spoons. So I've just kind of popped everything down here as we were going through it, but what I want to do now is set it up and take a look at it all nicely together rather than in like a heap. And here's my little mini scene all set up. I really like when the packaging is like this and you can use it as a little room set. I think that's really cool. It just makes it a really great backdrop for photos. Overall, really impressed with the quality of this set. It comes with a good number of pieces. The outfits are really detailed. I like that you get 3 figures in with it. Yeah, really happy with this set. So that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments whose Halloween costume you like the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.